Yes. Plenty of D-men taking in round number 1 on NHL record. As a matter of fact, one of 14 defensemen taken in round 1 was this man, Quinn Hughes, by the Vancouver Canucks, also one of 6 Americans taken in round 1. Let's hear from Quinn with Jackie after being drafted.
Congratulations, just achieved a lifelong dream. You know how long and how hard you've worked to get here. What is the big takeaway from this experience so far, having actually accomplished it?
Yeah, I'm obviously very excited. I don't really know what to say right now, so I think Vancouver is going to be a great spot, and it's obviously a hockey market, so honestly I'm just really excited, and I'm glad my family's here to support me and be here with me.
What people didn't see before this interview started was that you're actually getting your name patched onto the back of this sweater as we were introducing ourselves. When they called your name and you kind of hugged your friends and your family that were here, well, what were they saying to you?
Just that they love me and congrats and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I'm obviously really excited, and Vancouver's a great spot. So I think my family, it's nice having them here to support me, and I think the message was just put a smile on your face, and wherever you go, you should be happy. And I think I'm thrilled right now.
Well, you've got to meet a ton of people in the lead up to this draft, whether it's at the Combine or here. What's the best piece of advice that you've gotten along the way? It's
very simple, but I think enjoy it. It's just the main thing. I think you only get to do this once, so it may be stressful or whatever it is, but just to enjoy it and have fun, because it goes by really fast. I mean, we're already here, so.
Is this going by fast for you right now?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really remember when I was on the stage, so.
I hear that you black out sometimes when that happens.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
I can attest to that, so. Yeah, I'm just excited right now.
Headed to Vancouver, is there any player on that team in particular you're excited to play with, potentially?
I think if it was last year, I would have said the Sedins, but obviously they're gone.
They're close in Vancouver, though. You'll probably get to meet them and stuff.
But honestly, their whole roster, I think they didn't have a great season last year, but they got a lot of young talent coming through. So I think they got a bright future, and they're trending upwards. So it's an exciting spot.
Your brother's expected to go first overall next year. Now that you've gone through this and you've blacked out on stage, what's your advice for him?
I don't really need to tell him anything, earth-shattering. I think he's a pretty smart kid, and so he'll figure it out. And he's very confident, and obviously I don't really need to tell you how good of a player he is, but he's a great person. So I think he's just humble, and he's not really thinking about this time next year. He just wants to get back to work.
All right, well, congratulations again. You made it, and thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Before round 1, we talked about picks 7 through 10 and how there might be a theme on the blue line. Look at where these teams ranked last year's Forest production on that blue line. Well, 3 of the 4 address that need, starting with Quinn Hughes at number 7 to Vancouver. Panger, do you like the fit up there?
Oh, I like it a lot. Absolutely. Well, you can see already they're 30th in the NHL. Offense from the defenseman for the Vancouver Canucks, not nearly enough. This is a game of pushing the pace and a game of having a defenseman jump into it. Most breakouts in the NHL are your weak side defenseman flying up the ice from your own zone, and they're the reason why you get odd man attacks in the offensive zone. I think for the Vancouver Canucks, seeing that Brock Besser and Quinn Hughes are going to be a big part of their future, but he's a guy that can skate pucks out of his zone. It's not like he always decides that he's going to dissect the neutral zone and maybe like Boquist, who could more like a quarterback and find the open area. I mean, this guy sees an opening, he's going to dart through that opening right there. He's a very, very explosive player, and I think he's more accountable defensively. I think we see a player that's 5'10", 170 pounds, but I think he's what I say, very intelligent guy defensively, and it goes to show you, you don't have to run people over, but he's got a good stick, he's got good hockey sense, not just on the offensive side of it, but on the defensive side of it in reading plays. So I'm really excited for him, and I was really excited when he was walking onto the floor as well, and there was Brady Tkachuk. I know these guys are all friends. I love this part of it. I love the fact that these guys are all buddies, and there's such a community feel, and it gives them a big hug, and these are special moments for these guys. You know what they're feeling right now? They're feeling bad for the guys that haven't gotten drafted just yet.
Yeah.
And they'll be cheering them on tomorrow, I'm sure.
Yeah,
That's great
the type
stuff.
Of guys
great guys,
they are.
Isn't it?
Yeah.